Hi guys, my name is Kim and you're watching Kim Wilson TV. My channel is dedicated to helping victims of narcissistic abuse get free and stay free. I want to talk about the effect that the simple words I love you have on these gravely disordered alien life forms. I know many of us have gotten trapped in that misguided conception that you can somehow love your narcissist well, love them to a healthier place. Many of us have been caught in this trap. Very real reasons why narcissists, covert narcissists, narcopaths, psychopaths are very, very commonly referred to as zombies, vampires, aliens, monsters. I mean, there's a very, very real reason why they are referred to in this way. Now, when you consider, aliens, vampires, zombies, what we perceive that to be is a soulless, boundaryless, flesh-eating, blood-sucking, soul-consuming, deviant force. Early idealization and love bombing stage looked anything like mine, Trevor would say to me, and I'm telling you, after a couple of dates, I love you, I love you, I need you, I love you, oh my God, like I got to tell you, that was a red flag to me. Like when the hell do you go on a couple dates with somebody and they burst into this like love rant? Like it never stopped. It was definitely a red flag to me. I definitely knew there was something wrong. Of course, he had presented himself as being a terribly victimized person who had, been in relationships with these horrible women, and how I had kind of showed up on the scene to correct all the damage of his life, prior to me. But I'm going to tell you, the I love you thing, it just never stopped. It never stopped. It was, I love you, I love you, I love you, and glomming onto me. And I'll tell you, it was weird to me. It definitely was a red flag. And then it stopped. The line was drawn. Not only did he stop saying I love you, he did not reply with I love you if I said I love you to him. And his I love you chanting had now turned to you don't love me, you don't love me, you don't know how to love me, you don't know how to love, you don't love me at all. Of course, that many of us are narc-free, but sadly many of us are still trapped in that spinning cycle of utter bullshit and debauchery. Now, if you're still stuck with your narc, you've got to stop saying I love you. And there is a very real reason for that. Now, because a narcissist does not feel love, and this is very foreign to them, they do recognize, however, that love is a very strong bond between other human beings. They've seen this. Maybe they've seen it with their parents or in a siblings relationship or with, other couples that they know, and they do recognize that love bond between people. Well, this is very foreign to them. They're unable to comprehend it. They know they don't have it. So it instills in them a tremendous amount of fear, which then leads to their next emotion, which is hatred, which is then quite typically followed by rage. Now, in some cases, they will be sitting in this rage, angry at this whole love concept or the fact that you've said I love you, and sometimes there will be outward rage as a result of it. Now, oh, Lord, this is very horrible because you truly believe that you're in a loving relationship with someone who is now aiming hatred and rage at you because you're trying to show them love. I knew very early on in the relationship with Trevor that there was something wrong with Trevor that was really quite extraordinary. I mean, something extreme, something epic, something sensational. I mean, this was not garden variety fuck-uppedness. This was much more extreme than that. Now, he had been displaying these characteristics, and of course, I loved him very much and wanted very much to help him, and did actually believe at the time that I could love him well. So in my quest for help, in my desire to gain the tools I needed to help him, I do a Google search. Nothing particular. I'm just punching in words that would describe his behavior. Well, my Jesus, I hit the Google search button and what pops up? Demonic possession. Pages, thousands of results for demonic possession. So, in all the madness and mindfuckery and gaslighting and all of this, and everything had been just, madness floating everywhere, and I couldn't grab any piece of it to try and put a puzzle together. It was all just absolutely scattered everywhere. So, I'm reading this demonic possession stuff and I'm thinking, oh man, this is it. And this to me is tangible. Like, I've become so desensitized that the fact that my partner is very likely demonically possessed is not even sending a chill up my spine. It is the first kind of real, concrete, tangible explanation for his behavior that I'd ever kind of grabbed hold of. And this information to me was, really solid, concrete information. So I thought, damn it, I got it. Now I know what's wrong with him. So on my quest to help Trevor to, show up as the knight in shining armor with the answer to Trevor's dilemma, I call the Catholic Church in Medicine Hat. Now, I asked to speak to the priest, of course, and I say to the priest, hey, my name's Kim, and I'm just wondering, do you guys do exorcisms? Well, there's silence on the other end, and hello, anybody there? No, I'm sorry, we don't do exorcisms. I said, oh, well, do you have a 1-800, my partner is demonically possessed number at the Vatican? Is there somewhere I can call? Oh, my Lord. Again, silence on the other end of the phone. Now, there is no 1-800, my partner is demonically possessed hotline at the Vatican, and no, apparently the Catholic Church doesn't do exorcisms. Well, I decide, okay, fine, I'll figure out how to, perform an exorcism myself. Crazy. It's all crazy. It's absolute crazy making chaos from beginning to end. And if you're starting to wake up, I hope you're really starting to realize that this is a very dark, macabre, dangerous, dangerous place for empaths and critically thinking, naturally loving people. This is not where you should be. Now, please understand that when you say I love you to your narc, you are sending them into a rage. Every time you send them into a rage, you are putting yourself in a very, very dangerous and volatile situation. Now, many times people have asked, are narcissists capable of murder? Wake up. They are the ones that murder. It is them. That's who does it. I mean, you can watch any true crime show, and that's what you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing a covert narcissist. They are most certainly capable of murder, and I would strongly suggest that you get the fuck out of there, okay? This is not a place for normal human beings. And be very, very careful, and stop saying I love you. You are pissing them off. So please, keep yourself safe today. Get narc free, and if anyone has any comments on how saying I love you to a narc ultimately impacted them, please leave the comment below. Guys, thanks a lot for watching Kim Wilson TV. Stay safe, get narc free. This shit's got to stop, guys. Get away, find a real human being to love.